today actually I didn't do Clash of Code. Still engrossed with finishing my snake game. Yeah, but now we should be going back to the normal stream schedule again. Yeah, it was pretty interesting. Managed to code a global leaderboard for the last 3 days using REST API and Firebase. It's quite happy. Yeah, it was really quite tough, but yeah, I'm glad it worked. All right, let's go. Wow. Okay, great. Reverse mode. Okay, hello world will be reversed to. Oh, okay, this is interesting. H E H no E L. How do they do it? Oh, they just swap the two letters. But here, what is up? WHAT. How is this done? WORLDJOHNRICK. It looks like a shifting. You see over here, you shift the apostrophe here. So GLO. Oh, it's just a sort. It's just a sort of each character. Now you see the numbers here. Yeah, it's a sorted message. So okay, very simple. For actually, we could just do this. Like, we could just print this. We print with a space. A for A in message dot split, and then in this A here, A will be the word itself. So if we were to print this out, we will get the exact same thing. Okay, so if let's say I want to reverse this, I could just do like that, and then you will see the word reverse. But over here, what we want to do is we want to do a sorted. So sorted A, okay, is in the form of this characters, which we want to then just combine. Okay, so we'll combine like that, and that should do the trick. Yeah, so it's about sorting the characters of the word in order, and then because of sorting the characters of the word in order, you will get the answer. Oh, this is a tricky question. I was thinking it's like jumping two or what, but it turned out to be just sorting in order. Very nice question. All right, next. Yeah, I kind of like the Clash of Code questions that require you to think a bit, and not the kind of straightforward kind of questions, because those really are more interesting. Yeah, I mean stuff like the traditional stuff like reverse a string, insert this into a string. I mean those are useful to help you learn a new language, but they are not as fun, is it? I mean they are kind of predictable. All right, let's just launch the clash. Shortest mode, so it'll be in Ruby. From two colors given in RGB, compute taking average taking into account gamma correction. 000 and y is 225, 255, 255. Okay. Gamma factor is 2. I never used gamma factor before. S rate divided by 255 squared. Where's the gamma factor? Here, is it? Wait. No, there's no gamma. Okay, the gamma factor is always 2. So over here, this will be S rate divided by 255 squared. I'm not too sure how they got this, so let's just try to do this. Let's say, okay, maybe I'll just take in this first. So, um, let's just put A, B, C, D, E, F. Mm, let's just do this first. Okay, I just want to see whether whether we print correctly 002. Okay, it looks like it's working. So maybe let's try to put as over here is the average, right? S rate. Compute the average of each color component in linear RGB color space. Convert the values to linear RGB and back to sRGB. Mm, I still don't really get it. Uh, okay, gamma correction. Luminance is AV in gamma. So over here we just take the square of it. I guess I'll just take the average. Okay, maybe let's do the average first. Okay, let's print the average. What do we get? Okay, I forgot to map to an integer, so that's something we need to do first. So C minus A, which is, oh sorry, it should be D minus A divided by 2. Okay, it should give me like 127.5. Okay, maybe we map to a float. So 127.5. Okay, and then once we divide it by 255, and then we take this square. Okay, let's divide by 255 first. We see what we get. We get 0.5. Yeah, then maybe we square it. 0.25. Okay, S rate divided by 255 squared is my linear rate. How did they get 180? I mean, if we were to have this is 127. Okay, maybe we square and divide by 255. I don't know. Yeah. Hmm. S rate divided by 255 squared. Output is linear rate. Okay, see over here is 0 and 255. We have to take the average, take into account gamma correction, which means we take in this one. Okay, so maybe we need to do this separately. So we need to do this like A divided by 255 squared plus B divided by 255 squared. And then we take this thing divided by 2, and then we times 255. Maybe that's how we do it. I got that solved. I'm trying to solve this question on Clash of Code. I have no idea um, how this gamma correction is done. Yeah, it's not very explained very well. So V out equals to A V in to the power of gamma. V in to the power of gamma. Okay, V B out equals to B in gamma. I guess we need to convert it to this gamma, do the averaging there, and then we convert it back. Yeah, so maybe we need to convert to this space here. So we need to convert to linear rate space. Okay, so maybe we take the square, and when we take the square, we take this whole thing divide by 2. Okay, this is the linear rate space. Okay, so 0.5. And then after that, we need to convert this back. Okay, so maybe we need to take this and do a square root. And then we times 255 to get back our. There we go. Yeah, we need to convert. We need to convert there and back. Yeah. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Hmm. Okay, I know how to do this problem already. It's just now the issue is lies with the difficulties in doing this concisely. Okay, so we have A, B, C, and D, E, F, right? So over here, I mean, one way is I can just repeat this equation many, many times and just do it, but I think that will be a bit too long. So I'll just use a lambda function to accomplish what I want to do. So how do we use a lambda function? Yeah, no worries. I figured it out already. Yeah. So the lambda function is like this. Oh, actually, there's an easier way to do a lambda function. Okay, so this one way is to do a define function. This is very long. Another way is to do a lambda like that. Okay, lambda ruby shorts. Yeah, so lambda is like this. Yeah, you could do this. Yeah, just like that. So maybe we call lambda z. Okay, so our z takes in two parameters, x and y. Okay, and it does this operation here. X divided by 255 plus y divided by 255. Okay, uh, square. We need to square both of them. Divide by 2. I'm just thinking whether there's a better way to do this. Yeah, maybe we could do something like this. Okay, let's just try out something first. So if we were to do, let's say if we copy this, let's say if we were to do it in terms of an array like that. If we do a square like that, and then we do a dot sum, divide by 2, we give the same answer. Undefined method squared on array. Nope. So we can't do the squared on the array. I think it's fine. I think it's fine. We can just use this very lengthy equation. A bit lazy to actually shorten it. I don't think many people would be able to solve this problem anyway. It's quite tough. Yeah. So no, I mean one way to do it is to even we can. Okay, so we have this lambda function z, so we can put in the parameters a d. Okay, let's try to see this. Okay, so we forgot to put the close brackets. Okay, there's something wrong here. This bracket, this bracket. Okay, we are missing some brackets here. So this one is for this bracket, divided by 2, and then there will be another bracket here. Okay, so that will do. It's like AD like that. I might as well just do another bracket here to an integer. So we map back to an integer. So because they want you to round it down, right? Z A D Z B E Z C F. Yeah, I'm not sure whether I can shorten it even more, but I think as of now this is it's pretty short already. We can put all this in a bracket and then join it by space like that. Okay, so this will be a put as. Oh, I cannot put the bracket here like that. Oh no. Okay, so it's not two in. Maybe it's a rounded down instead of yes. It's round to the nearest integer instead of converting truncating the integer. We round it down. Okay, looks good. So right now I'm just thinking if I can take away this. No, cannot. Okay, yeah, good to go. Yeah. So this is the solution for the gamma. So it involves a change of feature space. You convert it to linear RGB, square it, take the average, okay, square root it to convert it back. So it's basically converting from here to this one. Then you do your averaging in this space, and then after that you convert it back to this V out. So I need to do the reverse. I square root it and times 255 because in order to convert to that space, I need to divide by 255 and I square it. So after I take the average in this gamma space, I square root it and then times 255 to get back the answer. Of course, I could have shortened it a bit more. I could have assigned a variable like w equals 255 and then I use this variable w all the while here. Yeah, but I was just a bit lazy to do some more. Yeah, see his code. Yeah, similar, just that he did like great. This person, um, he definitely didn't really want to compete in shortest mode. He just wants to solve the problem, which I think uh, is a noble aim. You don't really have to compete the shortest mode. I mean, the main thing is legible code. You see, so he just stuck to the variables here. But ultimately, that was a difficult problem actually because it's not a difficult problem because the computation is hard. It's a difficult problem because the explanation of the problem wasn't very straightforward. Yeah, so I actually had to go to Wikipedia to search up what is a gamma correction for RGB colors in order to solve it. So I guess that's something that I guess the problems could improve. I mean, one bad thing about Clash of Code is that some mathematics problems in it are not explained very well. Like they ask you to find interior angle of n-gon, yeah, but they don't give any formula. So you need to, either you need to derive it on the spot with pen and paper, or you have to go Wikipedia and find it. So yeah, stuff like that. Yeah. I mean, do let me know if you all like to play like private clash or anything. If not, I'll just be doing public clashes. Yeah. I realized my rank dropped recently, so time to go back to top 100 again. Yeah. All right, let's go. No time to lose. No time to lose. There used to be a time before I started streaming Clash of Code. Like, I mean, when I'm bored, I just do Clash of Code like every 15 minutes. Then, yeah, it was fun. So I decided to stream it after that. Led me to learn quite a few languages, including like JavaScript, which I'm quite grateful for because JavaScript turned out to be very, very useful. Like I'm trying to learn Node.js now, so that helped a lot. Yeah. Okay, determine the age of a tree by counting number of rings in horizontal section of a trunk, presented with 10 times n grid, representing cross section of a tree. Phase of rapid, slow growth, arbitrary number of lines, tree count is not perfect. And there will always be 10 characters. Okay, so there's errors or unwanted parameters. So the age of this tree is 2 years and there are two transitions. Okay, I don't get the age of the tree. Okay, 10 times n, cross section of the tree. Count the number of transitions between a cycle of rapid growth, line of 0, and slow growth, line of 1. So this is like one transition and two transitions. There will always be less errors than valid characters. So this means that we need to like basically take the count of the characters and then find the most frequent count in order to do it. Okay, so I guess I'll just use this. So maybe we just have a variable called count. Okay, so over here, whenever we get a line, okay, uh, so the first line, okay, so what I want to do is I want to store the transitions. So maybe I can just, you know, uh, okay, so for the first line, obviously we don't know the transition yet. Okay, so maybe the transition is previous will be blank. Okay, so we want to find the most frequent element of that line. Okay, so I wonder if there's a shorthand to do that. If not, I will use tally. Yeah, most common element in an array. Yeah, I mean the other way is to use a dictionary, count all of them, and then like find the max. Yeah, you have to sort. You have to sort by. You have to sort by the number. Um, Method two is significantly shorter. Max by. Oh, it returns the object of maximum value. Nice. Let's try max by. I line dot count I. Yeah, yeah, that works. Okay, let's maybe just print this. Okay, just to see undefined max by string. Okay, no problem. We convert the string into a list of characters. No, actually tonight I'm still going to do the snake game. I'm doing it for Android and iPhone. Yeah, so it's for mobile use. Then after tonight, I should be done with the snake game, and I'll work for like T-Rex Run or other games. Yeah. Okay. So new current will be this. Okay. If current equals if current not equals previous, okay, then count plus equals to one. Okay. Yeah, we could just do like that. Yeah. So actually, the count can just start from minus one. Yeah, because the first one will always be correct. Then after that, we store the previous to be the current. Okay, then at the end, we just print counts. Okay, let's try this. Yeah, so this will basically just check whether there's an alternating pattern. Now, max by something new today. I deleted that. Yeah, but something new today. Well, look at this JavaScript code. Yeah, it just counted either. Oh, yeah. I could have just counted 0 and 1 and just compare which one is better because which one is more because the tree trunk only can have zeros and ones. I forgot about that. I did a code that does counting for any character and finds the max for that, which wasn't necessary. Yeah, I actually wasted quite a bit of runtime because I need to do count for every single element of the array. Yeah, if I were to do this, I need to spend like, let's say my counting operation is on and the array is size n, and I look through the array of size n, so my algorithm is on squared time. When in actual fact, I could have just do one loop, one pass through the array like what he did, okay, and then just store the number of zeros and number of ones, and then just compare to see whether or not it's zeros or ones. Yeah. So if the current is a blank, then you store the current. If not, you add one to your answer. Very nice solution actually for this JavaScript code. Yeah, this runs in on timing, which is much faster than my on square. Oh, very nice, Andrew. Yeah, I like your code. Yeah, you definitely have the caliber to take part in programming competitions. Yeah, your algorithm is very fast runtime. Yeah, do you take part by the way? Yeah, personally, I'm trying to take part. I'm practicing for Google Kickstart and then hopefully Google Code Jam. Yeah, it's proving to be quite hard. Yeah, yeah, but that was very nice code. Yeah, that was very nice code. 1 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, so it's like 1 1 2 1 2 3. Okay, find the nth number in the sequence. Okay, single number n, index of the number you need to find. Wow, wow, 10 to the power of 14. That means what this means is that you cannot brute force calculate the solution because a loop of greater like than 10 to the power of 9 will need about 10 seconds to run already. Yeah, and for coding game, I think you only have 2 seconds to get your answer. So this is there's going to be a pattern, of course. So over here, you can actually just count by like one, one, one. Okay, so it's 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so if we were to count this, it will be like 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. So the last number here, okay, will be of the form n plus 1 divided by 2, and then you will know that this number at the back will be like over here 1 plus 2. At the end of the third number, it will be a 2. Okay, yeah, so we could, from this n, we could reverse engineer, because n squared plus 2, we want to find the n that, basically we want to find the smallest n such that this happens. Okay, we want to find the n that this doesn't exceed this input term, and then after that we can just add up the numbers. So if let's say we find until here, we like reach until this sequence here, okay, then whatever number, it will be just 1, 2, 3, 4. It just be the like the modulo of the lower number here. Okay, so let's put this into practice. Okay, so we have this, so this like x squared. Okay, this is actually n squared plus n. Okay, and then we need to divide by 2. Okay, so maybe let's say the input is x, so n squared plus n equals to 2 times x. So in order to find out the minimum n for this, yeah, I guess we could just do a square root of 2 times x, and then when we square root this, we should get n plus square root n equals to square root of 2 times x. Maybe if we just take the input and do a square root, we should get this, and then n plus square root. Yeah, I want to find the minimum n that this happens, but because of this square root n term, there's some complications here. There's some complications because I cannot do this. I cannot really do this. I cannot really do this because maybe I can start from this square root of this term, and I just keep adding 1 until, okay, I keep adding 1 to minus n until it exceeds this term here. Then I know that's the minimum n. Okay, so let's try to do this. Okay, so maybe it's a while loop. While, okay, now we have to reverse. We have to call this x and call this n. So yeah, maybe okay, maybe I put this x as x instead. So this number x, okay, this number is x. While n plus n square root. Okay, so we start off with n equals to square root 2 times x. We start off with this term here, n equals to square root 2 times x. Okay, to form this one here. So it should give us an n that is very, very close to this already. Okay, so well, n plus square root n, okay, is smaller than, or actually I can just do this. Yeah, so actually this is very bad for languages that don't have big numbers, because 10 to the power 14 is pretty huge. Well, n squared plus n. Oh, I realize I cannot do this. I realize this doesn't hold. You cannot just take a term apart. Like, this is not a multiplication, so scratch this. Yeah. So I guess we just approximate this by square root first, okay, of this term, okay, and then yeah, okay, yeah, maybe we just try this first. If this is smaller than 2 times x, maybe, then okay, n plus equals to 1. So at the end, we just print out n. Okay, so I just want to print out n first to, okay, so over here, this number is third one. Okay, so once we get this n, we exactly know like is this position here. So we will just need to print out n squared. We will need to print out, actually why not we just print out the answer, n plus 1 times n, okay, divided by 2. Okay, this will always be a number, an integer, because one of this by parity must be even. So n plus 1 times n divided by 2. N plus 1 times n divided by 2. Let's see. Okay, so this will give us the number here, right? Okay, so this like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is like the sixth term. Okay, then we take our x term, which is the nth number in the sequence. Okay, let's say the number is 9. Okay, so it'll be 9 minus 6. Oh, did I do the syntax wrong? While loop Ruby. I haven't really done a while loop in Ruby. Oh, it's while do. Oh, there's no need for do. Oh, is it? I can just do like that. Okay, let's just print what's n. Okay, so I realized something. I should have made this like, I should have rounded this, or maybe I should have just made this an integer like that. So n is 2. Okay, n is 2 for this one. So input is 3. 1, 2, 3. Very nice. N is really 2. Okay, and if it's equals to 1, 2, I guess if it's equals to, I need, if the answer is 0 here, okay, I will need to, yeah, maybe I do a if loop here. If n squared plus n equals to 2 times x, okay, then else n. Okay, so then after that I will, so this is very like uh, Python like, I guess. So I'll just print out this n. I can just pn. If not, I will just print this. I don't really like the formatting, so let's make the formatting nicer, of a form that I think is nicer to look at, like that. I think that should work. Oh, okay. So over here, while this happens, n plus equals to 1. Then when it explodes, the n is actually of a higher value. So this should be n minus 1 instead. Very nice. Yeah, so I'm just taking the square root of this so as to find the, use square root of 2 times x to find the lower bound for n. Okay, then keep increasing n until you find the upper bound. Then the answer is simply x minus n plus 1 divided by 2. Okay, so this is a math problem. All right, I'm just putting my comments there so that other people can see it. It's a math problem. So this was a math one. Yeah. If you were to do a pure for loop, it will surely run out of time. So you can see that he only solved 16% of the cases. And that was a cool problem. That was quite a cool problem. Let's try again. Let's try again. Do join in the public clash, if you want to play. I mean, if you're afraid to lose ranks and want to play with me, then just request in the chat for a private clash, I guess. I see if there's enough people, then we can have our own private clash also. I'm personally not too hard up about my rank. Yeah, I once reached rank 50, and I thought it was too high, so I started to use like JavaScript, C++. I started to use other languages that I don't normally use, and my rank progressively went down. Yeah, but it was good. It was all in good fun. Yeah, confident I can climb back up again if I want to. Yeah, doesn't really matter to me. All right. Even before the question start, I saw this is RGB hex triplet color for the format white. Each pair is the hex represent the two hexed quality. Blah blah blah. Okay, this is a hex. Convert into RGB, then follow the rules. All values are smaller than 10. Value is black. Greater than 245. Color is white. Oh wow. Okay, this is different. If one value is greater than 10, other two is smaller than 10, the answer is the high value color. So many rules. Small greater equals 10, the other is smaller than 10, the answer is a secondary color from the combination of the following. Oh gosh. So complicated, the rules that they have here. I guess it's fine, I guess. Yeah. I could do some sort of a matrix way of assigning numbers to them, like 1, 2, and 4. Then based on the sum of the numbers, I can give the coloring. That will save a lot of if statements. Yeah. I could do like a switch method. Okay, so I'm just thinking whether to use Ruby or Python for this. I guess Ruby is fine also. So we take the code, okay, get s. Chop not very necessary, but the thing is we first need to convert it to, okay, we need to convert this into, okay, so the get s, we take only the first one. We take away the hex, okay? So let's see, our code here should take away the hex. Okay, code dot each slice 2. Okay, actually I want to split into like chunks of 2. So let's just see whether it is. Okay, maybe it's not called each slice. Maybe I need to split into characters first. Then each slice 2. X, put as X, but I'm not sure why. Oh, okay, because yeah, because now it's in the form of an array. So if I want to convert an array to string and I join it by a null space, I should get these three values. Yeah, so in Python it might be easier, I guess. Yeah, or I could actually, you know what, could just do it like that. I mean, your code, I can keep the whole thing. We could just do it like that because there's only three colors, right? So 2 to 3. Okay, so maybe we can have like RGB equals to code this one. Okay, code 4 to 5, code 6 to 7. Okay, so let's just see whether this works. Okay, yeah, yeah, we could just manually split it ourselves like that because it is after all still an RGB color. Okay, so we have this AF here. Okay, so AF is R. Okay, then we need to convert this to uh, ints. So okay, hexadecimal is 16. So let's see. So it's 175. Okay, so maybe I'll just put my mapping here as well. I'm pretty sure there's a more efficient way to do this, but this would do for now. So the first condition, if all values are smaller than 10, okay, then color is black. Okay, so all this we need to hard code. So if are smaller than 10, or actually what we can do is we can do this RGB dot max smaller equals 10, then print as black or put as black. Else if RGB dot min is greater than equals to 245, then the color is white. Okay, else what we'll do is we need to count how many colors are there that are greater equals to 10. I guess I could have done this. Okay, I think this, because black and white are special cases, so let's count the number of values that are greater equals to 10. Okay, so count equals 0, count plus equals to 1 if r greater equals to 10. count plus equals to 4. I mean, I could do a few if else statements here also, but I'm just demonstrating this tactic for like binary indexing. Rg count plus equals to 4 if blue is 10. Okay, whether equals to 10. Okay, let's just print out our count here. Okay, we just print. Okay, so over here, we can form an array here. So maybe we have an answer array is, so using this count we can actually print out the answer. So if the count is 0, the answer will be black. Okay, so actually we don't need this because if the count is 0 is black, so we could just take it out. Yeah, so count is 0, then the answer will be black. The count is 1, answer will be red. Count is 2, answer will be blue. If the count is 3, it's a combination of red and blue, is magenta. If the count is 4, it will be blue. No, if the count is 4, it will be, oh, so this is actually green. Yeah, count is 2 is green. Red and green will be yellow. Count is 4, it will be blue. The count is 5, 4 plus 1 is red and blue. Red and blue is magenta. If the count is 6, 4 plus 2 is blue and green. Cyan. Okay, the reason why we need to do white here is because uh, here doesn't account for 2, 4, 5. So, doing this, okay, is important. Okay, so we can just print out answer counts, and I think that should do the trick already. Undefined method G. Oh, this is a comma. I typed wrong way. Oh, nothing. But so we have gray. If all other colors are then called gray. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All colors are greater equals to 10, but it's not white. So over here we have another array called gray. All right, we got it. Okay, good job to Durandals. Did very well here. Okay, next challenge, next problem. If you have any particular language you want to see, and if I can code in that language, I can code for you in that language. Or yeah, or if you want to play a private class, just let me know. Yeah, if not, I'll just keep going on for this session. Just want to play as many clashes as I can today. Reverse mode. Okay, I did enough for Ruby already. Let's do Python now. Okay. All right. So Dave, Lily, Drew, John, Tara. Looks like it's an ordering of numbers to sort by the index here. Okay. Then if the number is the same, then is it by order of appearance? Lily, Leon, Moore. Do they do in order of appearance? Yeah, looks like it's order of appearance. Although it's also alphabetical order. Oh no, it's order of appearance. Okay, let's do a dictionary to do this. So the student marks, okay, we have a student dictionary. So marks, mark dic. Okay, we start with an empty dictionary. Okay, uh, and then we group the student by the corresponding mark. Okay, if mark in mark dic, that means if there's an existing mark, add student to that mark. Yeah, I realized that this kind of dictionary problems are getting more and more popular in terms of like Kickstarter and stuff. Like the recent Kickstarter roundy, everything is about segments. You need to store in dictionaries because the segments can go up to like 10 to the power of 20 kind. Yeah, so dictionaries are important for programming competitions nowadays. I guess I always like dictionaries. They are very cool structures. Yeah, so if let's say there's an existing mark, we add the student to that mark. So mark dic mark. Okay, plus equals, okay, so this will be a string. So we do a comma space plus student name. Okay, else we create a new entry for this. Okay, let's just print out our mark dictionary. I just want to see what it is like, the mark dictionary. So we have this 35. Okay, very good, very nice. So let's try to print out sorted mark dic. Oh, oh, okay. Okay, let's try to do this other way. Mark dic dot sort key mark dic. Maybe this would work. Okay, I want to sort the dictionary. So I mean, I might have to convert it to a list. Okay, and then sort it. So I guess I have to do something like this. Sorted x dot items. Okay, key equals to this lambda kv1. So it takes this here. X dot items will give you the key value pair. So okay, yeah, I guess there's a bypass to do it. Yeah, I mean over here they did a sorted here. So let's see. Okay, let's just print this out. Print sorted mark dic dot items key equals to lambda x1. So we go by the items will be a key value pair. So we sort by the value. We forgot one more bracket. 35 Dave, 35 Drew, 100. Yeah, so it turns out that this is actually a sort of a list that we are printing out. Maybe we will do a star over here. You'll see that 35. Oh, okay. Actually, the key should be 0 because in this case, I saw the marks as the key itself. So we should sort by the key, okay, and we should sort by the negative key so that we do in descending order. So 100 John will come first. Yeah. So we do have all this. So now what we want to do is for each of these elements that we have in the dictionary, we need to enumerate. So maybe okay. Let's do a dictionary like that. Okay. So all these elements will be X, will be like, let's call it Ellie. Print Ellie for Ellie in enumerates sorted this one. Yeah, I know this looks a little lengthy, but yeah, this should work. Okay, so Ellie, the enumerate, we need a number, we need like a value I. So I string I plus dots plus Ellie. Yeah, this should do it. Only concatenate string but not tuple. Okay, so we need to take out the first element, the second element of Ellie, which is the name. So let's try doing this. So John, Dave. Okay, so over here, enumerate starts from 0. So we want to do it as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then over here at the print statement, we separate by new line. So this should work. Okay, very good. It works. Okay, done. Right, Python is so convenient for this kind of thing. So I did a dictionary. Okay, I sort the dictionary by the marks in descending order. Then I basically append the number here like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 based on this enumerate call. Enumerate basically takes in an element and then it will append like 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for each iteration you go through in the element. So it's like doing counter for you. If you don't do this enumerate method, it is perfectly fine. You can also do a for loop to look through this dictionary. You start your count at 1 and then for each time you look through the for loop one time, you increment your count by 1. That is perfectly fine as well. But I just thought I'll use enumerate because it seemed like a bit faster and more Pythonic. Yeah, Python people like to write stuff in as few lines of code as possible. That's why they call Pythonistas. Yeah. Ruby likes to write stuff even shorter, so Ruby is called rubies. Yeah, I'm making that up. There's no such thing. Yeah, but Ruby is, if Python is short, Ruby is way shorter. Yeah, and Poe is even shorter, but it sacrifices a lot of readability. All right, your D&D party facing a Cyclops. Only 4 can attack a Cyclops. 1 from front, 2 from sides, 1 from back. Cyclops very fast. Always face the member who can do most damage. How should you attack the monster in order to do the most possible damage? I don't get it. I don't get it. How do you attack? Line the person attack from front, sides, back, and the total damage dealt to the Cyclops by your party. Okay, I guess we take in the name and then the damage here. Does it make a difference? Oh, it does, because the Cyclops will always face the member who can deal the most damage. Yeah, so it means that the person with the second most damage should go to the back. Yeah, I mean the person with the most damage, doesn't really matter. You should just attack from the front either way. So like here, Warlock has the most damage, so Warlock is at the front. And yeah, so basically it's the same thing as the previous question, I guess. Yeah. So how much damage will you do? You can then just take the rows and you multiply it. Okay, so what we do is we need to sort them in terms of like their damage. So yeah, let's see. I mean, I could do the same thing as before, or I could just do a list in this case. I don't need a dictionary. So we could have because over here there's only going to be one for each. Okay, uh let's call it character. Let's spell character. Okay, so character plus equals to, this is the same as append. If we do it like that. So plus r d. Okay, character dot sort. Okay, key equals to lambda x x1. Yeah, we sort by the value. So let's just print out character just to see bard, rook, fighter, warlock. Okay, I guess we could sort by negative, so we could put them in order. Warlock, fighter, rook. Yeah, so the person who attacks from front will be character 0, 0. Okay, the person who attacks from the side will be character 0, 1. No, 0, 2. This one will be character 0, 3. And the one who attacks from the back must be the one who does the second highest damage. Okay, so the total damage dealt will be character 0, 1 times 2, because he gets double damage. Okay, plus character. Okay, this is not a very nice way to do it. I mean, it's best to use like a struct or like another class, then you can do character dot attack or character dot name. Yeah, right now I'm just using a shorthand of this list because it's just for this problem. But if you were to program a game like this, it'll be good to use a class to store like your character name and your attack, so that it's easier to read your code. Yeah, this is not very readable code right now. Okay, character 0. So the one that gets half damage is the one at the front. So it's character 0, 0 times divided by 2. Okay, half damage is always an even number. Okay, very good. No rounding needed. Okay. Character 0. Oh, I realized something. This is wrong. This should be 3 and 1. This is index 0. And this one is character 0, 1. Character, the one that is at the back is 1, 0, 1, 1. No, character 01 gets, character 1 1 is the one that does double damage. This rook, oh sorry, this fighter that gets double damage. This one gets half damage. And then the remaining two characters, 2 and 3, I believe. Yeah. Closing parenthesis. Yeah, let's just make this an integer. Or I mean, I could do a floor divide. Yeah. Okay, so I print out this thing. Let's remove it. Okay, looks good. Confusing problem, but easy solution. Oh, very nice. He sorted by reverse equals to true. And since the first value is the damage, it will sort by damage automatically already. That's cool. That's cool. Yeah. Very fast. P the ball. Very fast. Yeah. I cannot beat his speed. That looks like, Equinox logo. It's called whale now. Put parentheses around words. Oh, I did this before. Oh, this was the tough one. Back then, this was shortest mode. Now this is fastest mode, so it should be easier, I guess. Yeah. So there should be no parentheses. First set should encase all words except the last one, like that. Second one is just like that. Yeah, I guess I will just do a recurrence function. Yeah. Define encase. Okay, then okay, maybe not quite type uh direction maybe. So if the direction is left, then we do. Okay, so and we also need to take in the array. So I realize we don't need to do integer. It's not C plus plus. Yeah, so we do what do you call that, word. Okay, and then I'll just return. So words will be this in word form. So maybe we take the line input dot split. Okay, so the direction is 0. So okay, if okay, so the last one is when you have only one, then you encase this middle one. Okay, if lang words, we then return. Okay, we don't need to return anything. Okay, if not, if direction is 1, if 0, then we encase the first few. So encase words to the index -1. Okay, and then the direction will be 1 minus direction, because like else. Okay, so we need to return this bracket plus this encase words direction plus another bracket over here, plus a space. Actually, I might as well do the space here. Yeah, if not, we will return encase words. So the words 0 will be here, plus a space, a bracket, plus the encase of the words from 1 onwards. Okay, 1 minus direction, because we will need to flip the direction, plus this. Yeah, I think that should do it. Can only concatenate string, not none type to string. Okay, so my words 0. maybe I need to return a string. Yeah, so it's like 1, 2, 3. So it turns out that the bracket for my, so there's this extra bracket here that need not be done. So maybe if the length words is 1, then I can just return. Yeah, if the word is 1, I just return the word itself. If not, I encase at the front or I encase at the back. Yeah. See you, Gatot Sabah. Hi, Avito. Thanks for the follow. Oh, yeah, and also thanks everyone else for the follows today. I forgot to thank you all. There's Jobius, Jamin, Rock. Yeah, so let's just continue this problem. So this is the encase method. And yeah, works. So you just keep alternating the encase method. I didn't test my answer. I thought I tested it. Yeah, the last time I did this problem, I did a brute force like one bracket, two bracket, one bracket. Then the back is always two bracket, two bracket, two bracket. Yeah, you realize here. Yeah, so I actually hard coded this method when I was doing this in shortest mode. But now today I decided to do a recursion. I guess it doesn't really matter. Yeah, as long as it's good. Yeah, I guess it doesn't really matter. It's fastest mode anyway. You just need to solve the problem. You don't need to actually code it. Arithmetic progression, n numbers with first number m. Okay, m with difference d and n numbers. So we have this is the starting term, this is the difference, and this is the number of numbers. So the arithmetic progression formula, I mean I could calculate it myself, but yeah, of this one, the sum is n divided by 2, 2a plus n minus 1 times d. Okay, so the a is the difference, a is the starting term. So okay, so let's just print out the formula. Okay, so print 2 times m plus n minus 1 times d, okay, divided by 2 times n. Yeah, let's just try to print this. Oh, yeah, I cannot divide by 2 here, so it turns out that it's important to keep it there. So all right, submitting. Oh, this guy is really fast. Did he just do a for loop to do the sequence, or did he use the formula? Yeah, he just did a for loop. Really fast, man. Yeah, really fast. Yeah, so it means that sometimes you don't really need to use the formula. Just a for loop will do. But definitely, if you are doing this on a competitive programming problem, they will make it such that you will not be able to solve the problem with just a simple for loop. Yeah, because normally for these mathematics-based problems, if you were to use a for loop and solve it, it kind of defeats the problem. Yeah, so they'll make it such that your for loop will be invisible, and you need to think of a way to solve the problem without using the for loop. Yeah, that will be the kind of stuff. Yeah, I do ML. I do research on that. I'm a PhD student actually. So I mean, I did publish a paper before on like network pruning, how to prune out like nodes, uh, in order to like retain the same performance. Yeah, so I'm quite familiar with neural networks. Recently, I'm more interested in neuroscience actually. Yeah, I've been reading about how the brain works, how like the dopamine signals react. I've been reading this book called The Thousand Brain Theory by Jeff Hawkins. It has inspired me a bit. I'm just thinking how to make this into AI. Yeah, I'm trying to do like, what DeepMind is doing, AGI, that kind of stuff. Yeah, so I mean, that is my research work. Yeah, then my part-time interest is to, be a competitive programmer. because no, but neuroscience itself can inspire structures which you could use in ML. Yeah. Are you from a company or from a university as well? Yes, yes, yes. So we are interested in the bio not because we want to mimic exactly what the bio is doing. Uh, it's just taking the structure from there, and then yeah. Oh, nice. Ex game developer. Yeah, I'm trying to set up a game development course to like teach coding. I mean, after I graduate from my PhD, perhaps I'll try to do that, and probably infuse some AI elements inside it. Nice ML for graphics. Yeah, you keep talking. Let me just try to solve this problem first. If not, I'll be like last. Look at that. Two people have solved it already. So over here, two different words, repeated, repeated. Hello world, hello world. A B C C B A. Okay, I guess it's the number of repeated words, right? Yeah, the number of repeated words. So yeah, I guess I will just keep a list of done words. We have a list here. So for word, okay, if word in done words, then okay. So if let's say, oh, okay, I know how to do this already. So okay, so maybe we have z equals to input dot split. Okay, we just need to count the number of times. Okay, print okay sum of this array here. Okay, let me just put this back here. Print sum z dot okay, print sum x for x and z. Okay, x z dot count x greater equals to 2. Okay, and that will do. Yeah, it will just tell us whether there's repeated words or not. Okay, so all right. Okay, I forgot to account for the fact that you can count the word twice. Yeah, so yeah, I guess we need a way to do like unique words. Yeah, so yeah, we could do a set. Yeah, it's a little inefficient, but I mean, it gets the job done. I wonder what the rest did. Yeah, because the rest, you see, look, I'm at fifth. What did the rest do? Oh, it also did unique counts. Well, we have very tough competition here. Look at this. It's only 4 minutes and everyone solved it already. Yeah, this is like the all-star team, man. Yeah, this group of people are the all-star team. All right. Yeah, Daf. I'm back to see your chat. Are you still there, by the way? Yeah. I love to do a lot of ML for graphics. Like one obvious example, image to normal maps, material channels, create syntactic data set by rendering random materials. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, so you're using neural nets in order to try to create new kind of materials from existing materials. Oh, isn't that what you did? You said image to normal maps, material channels. Oh, you said you would love to do it. That means you're not doing. Yeah, I think the training is killer. Yeah, machine learning models really are not easy. Yeah, graphics programming. You mean you use math equations to generate graphics like Bezier curves, those kind of stuff, or you're talking about using programs like Mayo, Blender to do your graphics? Yeah, don't worry. Yeah, sure. You can post a link here so I can take a look. Yeah, I think keep doing what you are interested in. I guess AI is not really your main interest. Your main interest is to generate nice graphics, which could be done by the industry soon because I'm pretty sure like some models, yeah, I'm pretty sure like some models could be used already. Oh, nice. Rust. Okay, I haven't actually learned Rust, but wonder if it's better. Wonder if it's a good language. Yeah. So, I think what really you should do is just do what you're interested in, and yeah. Whoa, that's pretty cool actually. Do you code this in Rust yourself? That looks pretty nice. Yeah, I guess the only thing that I guess what's lacking is there's too many bullets, and it's hard to tell where the bullets come from. From a gameplay kind of from a gameplay point of view, it'll be better if like when you get hit, maybe because like if you play games like first person shooter, like what do you call that, Counter Strike, they will tell you exactly where the bullet hits from the red color, uh, from like basically a angle lah, to tell you where to avoid. Wait, let me load your video. That's very cool. Yeah. I also have game dev videos. I just started to record a separate channel for that. Yeah, and it's been fun. Yeah, I've been just coding simple games, not your 3D kind of games. Yeah, because I think it takes very long to code it. This scene like this could take weeks to code. Oh, but those explosions are not bad though. How long is this? Oh, I think we can watch a bit more. Do you program the map yourself, or okay, it's someone else? Oh, but that's actually quite nice. Yeah, that's really cool. Do you develop this into a game already? Oh, okay. So you did the math to do the projectile motion, right? That's what you are trying to tell me. Yeah, it's quite interesting. Yeah, no, it's okay. You got to start somewhere. Like a lot of games start off when you just have an idea and you just code it out, and then slowly you do it. Yeah, the problem is 3D is the baking time is very long. Like if you want to do a very professional scene with lighting, yeah, if you want to do a very professional scene with lighting, you might need to wait hours just for the baking to be done. Then if you make one error in it, um, yeah, you basically need to rebake again. Something that's kind of sucky. But which engine do you use for game dev though? There. Oh, you are a pro. Yeah, but I guess as a games industry, there's a lot of people who can do this. It's kind of crowded. Oh, nice. Custom engines. Your coding must be quite good then. Yeah, if you can do custom engines. I just use the commercial ones. Yeah. My main aim is to just get a rapid prototype out. Yeah. So I don't really need to do it. I mean, if I can not reinvent the wheel, then I don't. Yeah, but I still think programming games are fun, and I treat it more of like trying to unleash your imagination kind of thing rather than trying to make money. I guess if you are trying to make money out of it is really difficult. There's too many games right now. Yeah, but to me, ever since I learned how to do Unity, it has been fun because it has enabled me to express my ideas better. Previously, I made games using C. Can you believe it? 10 years ago, I used C to create games like I don't know Snake, uh, spaceship shooting games. It was kind of bad because you had to use like characters. Yeah, but Unity really you can use images and everything. That is really cool. Okay, so we have this. What is a checkpot? In base 10,000, I guess it's like 0007, right? 0007. Yeah, I guess a jackpot is in base 777. Okay, so maybe we do like for I in range n. Okay, do the base I and check if it's 777. So in order to convert this number into a base, okay, we basically, you know, okay, so like you take the last digit here, base 8, 1, you map it. Okay, so you take this character and then you plus your base. So like here do 7, then here will be 7 times 10, here will be 7 times 100. This will be 1 times 8 to the power of 0, which is 0. 1 times 8. So 1 plus, this is 8, and this one will be 5 times 64. Is it like that? 329, no, it doesn't work that way. Yeah, I think the key to keeping your interest is to do varied stuff. So the more stuff you do, the more you learn, and always not settle down and think that you are very good at it, because you get bored very easily. I always find uh, picking up new challenges is interesting. That's why I also use like Clash of Code to learn new languages. Uh, and like especially when some people play with me random coding challenge, yeah, I learn new languages. Uh, yeah, yeah. The moment you think you know everything, like even for my research, when I keep reading the papers and I think that okay, maybe I'm like quite knowledgeable already. Yeah, I always find that that's very demotivational for my research. I need to know nothing, then I'll keep finding out more and more information, and that drives me. Yeah, yeah. Actually, the more you know, the less you want to find out. If you ask me, yeah, because you get information saturation. So you need to like start with beginner's mindset again. So you need to start like saying, okay, this is my level now, but I'm actually at this level while the rest are at that level. I need to catch up, that kind of thing. Then you will learn more. Yeah, and the best is you can do that in your interests. I find that that's the best way to go about doing things. For me, yeah, for me, then that's how I find my motivation to find something that I don't know and learn it. But that thing must be interesting to me, then I'll do it. Okay, I'm just thinking how to convert this into base 8. Let's just print this in base 8. So print n dot. Yeah, I got 3 to 9 as well. How is this a jackpot in base 8? Okay, let's try the base 16 one. A jackpot in base 16. Yeah, I like AGI a lot. Yeah, when I first programmed a like tic-tac-toe program that could win me, I was quite excited about it. Yeah. Although when I create games, I tend not to make my AI so difficult because people don't really like losing. So yeah, I think this holds some clues to how we can solve this problem. So like let's say base 100, base 100 will be 7. I think the author of this problem did it wrongly. This is not really doing in base. Yeah. Okay, I guess in base 8. Let's try base 8. So base 8. in order to get 777. So 7 times 8 plus 7. Okay, 7 plus 7 times 8 plus 7 times 64. 511. Oh, I see now. So in base, so it's nothing to do with this thing. So basically it's like that. For I in range n, okay, maybe we call it inputs. Okay, maybe let's put n equals to input first so that we have n. For I in range n, okay, if I times 7 plus I times as I squared times 7 plus I cubed times 7 is the same as n, then break. Okay, or we could just print jackpots in base. Okay, I mean we could use an f string, but we could also just do this in base I, and then we just exit. Okay, if there's nothing here, print no jackpot. Okay, let's try this. Let's print this out just to see. 0, 21. How did I do this? 7 times 8, 7. Oh, okay. So this should be 7 plus I times 7 plus I squared times 7. Yeah. Very nice. Yeah. Very nice. Oh, the input that will do a time limit exceeded. What's this? Yeah, I guess I don't need to go all the way to n. I can do until like maybe square root of n. Yeah. Math dot square root n. Maybe I need to do the math dot square root n. Float object cannot be interpreted. Yeah, do an integer of this. Okay, the last one is 399. A jackpot in base 7, but they put there not a jackpot. So if we were to do this, 399. So in the event of 7, uh, there's no jackpot for 7. So I'm not sure why is that the case, but yeah. All right. Oh, that looks good. Oh, I got something wrong. Oh no, something went wrong here. Yeah, not too sure, but the question was a little tricky. Yeah, the question was a little tricky. Anyway, oh hi Andrew. Yeah, do join the public clash. Yeah. After this, let's see. Actually, maybe let me just do a private clash one time now because I have to go already. So maybe let's leave the clash first. I'll do a private clash for anyone who wants to. Oops. For anyone who wants to join in, can join in. We use any language that you want. Okay, I've got to go after this. So this will be like the one and only private clash I will do for today. But I thought that if you want to play with me, yeah, in a stress-free environment, I guess, because you don't really need to lose your ranking points. Yeah, then feel free to join this clash. Yeah, I'll just wait a while to see if anyone wants to join. Yeah, if not, maybe I'll just wait another half a minute. If not, I'll just end off with one final public clash. Yeah, because I've got to go already. Oh, Murad is here. Interesting. Yeah, let's invite him and see whether he joins. Sure. Here's the link. Yeah, I haven't seen Murat in a while. Yeah, he's always very enthusiastic coding with me, and he's very good. Yeah, for for someone that is a student and like not really doing professional stuff in languages, his language skills are really quite good. Yeah. Anyone else wants to join? Oh, Murat is here. Hello, Murat. Yeah, I saw you on the online clashes list, so I decided to invite you. How are you? You want to do our usual random code challenge? Or I mean, we could just use any language. Yeah. Today is a chill session actually. Okay. Yeah, I'm good as well. All right, let's just go. Okay. Use any language. Yeah. Recently, I've been coding my snake game. Yeah. Been spending. It's been quite a headache. A random language challenge. Sure, sure, sure. Okay. Let me do a language number 26. TypeScript. TypeScript. The language is TypeScript for this. Yeah. For the rest who just joined, if you want to join in, let me just put the link again. Yeah, in case people want to join. You can use any language you want. Yeah, but for those who want to join in the random language challenge, is TypeScript for this clash. Yeah, what is this clash? Swimming pool in this garden. The pool specialist offers different shapes and sizes. Output the volume necessary for each choice. Oh, so it's either rectangular or circular. All right. Well, this will be so. Oh, yeah. I'll be back in like a minute. I need to use the toilet for a while. Yeah, but but I think I can complete in time. Yeah, give me a while. All right, back. Okay, I think this problem is a pretty simple one. You just need to calculate the volume of the water based on whether it's rectangular or not. So, these inputs at the top kind of, why is it so lengthy? Why do we need, what's this? Yeah, I mean, why is there a need to do so many steps over here? You know, we just take the read line dot split, right? And then the read line dot split, we We could do this. Oh no, TypeScript doesn't allow it. Okay, yeah, I have to use this. TypeScript, does it allow non? Can you not use semicolon in TypeScript? Don't use semicolons. Yeah, made it quite clear. Don't use semicolons in TypeScript. Okay, so we have a constant n here. Okay, which we could just do like that, read line. Okay, and why do we need to do in this format? Constant n equals to read line. I mean, why can't we just we can just do a var, I guess. Yeah. So frustrating. Yeah, I mean, so many redundant code here. So like we can even do this. We let I equals to read line. Okay, let I equals to read line. I minus minus greater than zero. Yeah, so this will already do what we want to do. So it's 3, 2, 1, and then break. So you read three times. Read line dot split. Okay, can we do a print in TypeScript? Um, let's just print read line. Is that possible? Yeah, I'm just trying to shorten my code as much as I can first before we even go down to the algorithm itself. Type error expected zero arguments got one. Okay, uh, looks like print read line didn't do the job. Console.log then. Why is it not working? Console.log. Yeah. Unless over here this should be greater than one rather than zero. Let me just okay, yeah, it's working now. So it looks like print is deprecated and cannot be used in TypeScript. So alright, we use console.log. Yeah, no worries. No worries. Okay, so we have this readline.split. Okay, just wonder if we could just from this readline.split group into A B C 1 2 3 4 A B C D like that. Oh gosh, I need to do this. I need to do this apostrophe. I think if not, so lengthy for this. Okay, so let me just do a console.log d just to make sure that it's storing like the last number. Oh, d stores 223. Oh, there's actually one more. There's actually one more. We will take in W, L, and H. Okay, then what's C then? If I were to use Ruby, I'll be done by now. Yeah. Oh, actually it's working. C is 3 5 4. Yeah, it's three because there's three different. Yeah, so it's working already. So that's great. So we just need to print out. Okay, we need to print out. Okay, so let's have a. Okay, so uh, A B C D E. Okay, so if B is zero, if B is R, Okay, actually we could do this. We could do this neat method. So variable counts. Actually, I could just print here console.log a plus, okay, and then we do over here uh, b0 equals to r. Okay, let me just try out something, see whether I can do this, like I see whether happy or sad. Okay, maybe I will need like entire bracket here. Not sure whether this works, but yeah. But sorry, what do you mean by that? Oh, you see, it's happy, happy, happy. So all three are happy. So it means that it's working. So console.log a plus, okay, this one. Okay, so I'll have the calculation over here. So if it's a rectangular pool, okay, if it's a rectangular pool, it will just be width times height. It will just be b times c, c times d times e. Okay, so in order to do that, or if I put a comma here, what will happen? Okay, let's just try it out first before I do anything else. If I put a comma, does it print a space automatically? It'll be great if it does print a space. Then I don't have to do like string conversions. Ah, there we go. Okay, so let's say over here, plus c times plus d times plus e. Ah, there. So rounded to 2 digits max. Math.round. I guess I'll use dot to fix. Yeah, but the issue is some of the if it's a whole number, then I shouldn't round it. Yeah, so I only need to round it if it's not a whole number. I mean, if I were to do this dot to fix do, everything will be a whole number. So everything will be a rounded number, which is not good. CDE and then pi r squared. So 3.14159 times r, which is radius will be a squared times d. So the plus just converts it to a number. So let's see. Yeah, so everything is now in two decimal places, which I don't want. Okay, let's try to do this. So variable d equals to this. Okay. If d equals to d dot to fix. Okay, why? Oh, because I declare again. So let's call it f. If f equals to f dot to fix. Okay, actually we could just do this. F equals to this one. Does it equal? If it does equal, then it will be, what's wrong with this? Like that, maybe. Is there a string? Or this is a string, is it? What a bypass. Oh, what's wrong here? Oh no. It needs to be sorted in order of increasing number. Yeah, I don't think I can get it to work in 30 seconds. I miss out the sorting. But what is this? Why is there a NAN over here? Oh, there's a zero, no wonder. But still, I guess it's because of this. Yeah. This I don't think is a clash that is suitable for TypeScript. I think if we were to use yeah, if we were to use JavaScript, it will be better. Yeah. I think if we use JavaScript for this, it will be better. Oh well. Yeah, looks like I don't think I'll get any of them right. Oh, Andrew, not bad. Wow, look at this. Yeah, I missed out the sorting because I didn't know that you needed to sort. Yeah. Yeah, maybe I could have done this math dot round 100 divided by 100. So if it's a whole number, then it'll be, yeah, I could have done this. But now the issue is, where is the error in your code? Why do you only get, oh wow, I got 33% for that code. I thought I'll get nothing. Yeah, I didn't even sort my array. Yeah, mine was just really, as if the array isn't sorted, it would work. But I got an NaN error just now. Not too sure why also, but yeah. This I don't think this is a very nice clash of code. Yeah, it's probably just too much of, how will I put it? It's it's too much work for a 5 minutes problem. Yeah, it's too much work. Yeah, and honestly, the problem constraints aren't very well defined. But not bad, Andrew. I'm still not sure where the error in your code lies because it looks good to me. I mean, this looks good to me. Yeah, maybe it is in the original order. Perhaps you should sort it in the order that it came from. So maybe if this is greater equals to p, yeah, it could be that you yeah, it could be you needed to preserve order. That's why you failed some cases. Or it could be the NaN problem, which I haven't figured out why is there a NaN problem. But yeah, that was a good coding exercise. And yeah, unfortunately, I have to go already. Yeah, it was nice playing today. And yeah, I'll be back again on Thursday, so you can join me again for more Clash of Code. Okay, if not, yeah, thanks for watching and playing along. Yeah, see you, everyone. Bye.